this is motivation and inspiration. Just making sure you believe in yourself every day. Like it starts with you, right? So it's like if you don't believe you're the greatest, no one ever it'll never cross anyone's mind. I start with believing it first and then I do it. That's what Muhammad Ali was to me. Someone very confident and really believed in what they could achieve, and they just went after it. And they did it. Pretty powerful figure to me. Yeah. So that's what it's about. It's about speaking it into existence. You know? So every morning, in order for me to walk out my room, I have to see it. When I go out the door, I have to see success as the best revenge so that you don't get distracted. You know, you just focus on the end goal, and that's just to get great. Go from good to great, like the book. Go from good to great. That's what it's all about. I have this cold I'm getting over. I'm just getting over this cold. It sucks. It's been lingering for about a week. I think this is all gonna be about a journey. I wanna take everyone on my journey. Like I have a company named Bleed and Bulb. All bootstrap from the beginning, started in 2010. And I have another company, Happy. That's a mobile app that's out here for DC, for bar goers. It's to find the best happy hours in DC. We've partnered with other establishments and extended their happy hour to 9 p.m. We go to the website and we could go to the Instagram account. Let's go to Happy DC. So if you go to Happy, we are doing pretty good with our following. And as you look at the different things, you'll just see different places throughout DC, different images, just to kind of show you some of the hot spots that's going on. You can actually select your vibe. You can say, okay, I'm into X, Y, and Z. We'll suggest some places to you. You have categories that you can choose, featured happy hours. And this app, although this is a second company, it was developed by our team at Bleed and Bulb. So they kind of cross over. Bleed and Bulb is all about shaping ideas into reality. It's really about growing small businesses. Like we're small business advocates. And it started because as far as my background, you know, my undergrad was in computer engineering and grad was system engineering. Then I went out and I started with Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, Booz Allen, some of the larger giants. But what you find is they'll take on projects and it'll be $1 million for an app or something like that. And you'll put in all your energy and time, and then after you finish, they'll just kind of toss it, you know? And so when you think about your value and you think about, you know, just what do you get out of what you do? Like what makes you feel good? I knew that wasn't really it, because my level of impact wasn't where I wanted it to be with their goals. So now our approach is more, okay, what are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? And we backtrack from that, right? Instead of saying, oh, you need a website, here's your website you asked for. You need an app, here's the app you asked for. You know, because some people don't know what they need. You know, they don't think hard enough about what their real problem is. They don't get to the root. They just throw out different solutions, or they just go for the buzzwords. There's so many buzzwords, so many distractions, so many silver bullet solutions. Oh, all you need is this one pill right here. All you need is this one little tool right here. And it's like, the reality is they're just tools. Without strategy, you cannot be successful. Without implementation and proper execution, you cannot be successful. So that's what we really wanted to focus on, is saying, like, not only are we going to give services, everything from strategy, websites, and apps, and we also do graphics and things like that to support those three, but our core services are strategy, websites, and apps. We're not only going to do that, but we're also going to create a bulb suite, which is a suite of applications. It'll be about 7 applications, and it's thinking along the lines of like Microsoft. Like, you know, they have Microsoft Office, right? And they focus on productivity. Well, we focus on productivity as well, but also lowering subscription costs. If you think of something like a Hootsuite or something like that, they'll charge a small business $400 and something to be able to as a CRM tool. I mean, not Hootsuite, HubSpot. So and when you start to think about that, it's like, how does a small business have that type of money? It's like, you got to have money in order to get all these products. But how do you start? Like, who's paying attention to the people that don't have $400 a month for one tool? That's just one tool. What about social media management? What about this? What about that? Like, they stack up quickly. And so if your expenses are already thousands of dollars just on subscriptions, trying to buy everything that's supposed to make you successful, like, where's the marketing dollars? You know, where's the money to do more research and understand more about just your customer and identifying like what they care about, like really digging into how you can make their lives easier, because at the end of the day, it's all about solving problems. That's how you get the customers. That's how you get the money and the cash flow. You know, you got to be able to identify the problems in order to solve them. I always end up, anytime I have like little thoughts, like I'll just write it down. Like, even life sucks without sacrifice. Like, anything I think of, I'll just write it. I'm like, maybe that'll be a post or something like that I could use. Like, my idea might not be the right idea, and I know it's not right, but I'm still gonna write it. I'm still gonna keep documenting it and things like that. So this isn't really all strategy so much. This was just some quick notes I was taking so I could get an idea of like how we talk about setting goals and OKRs. This was prepping myself for OKRs, just saying like, okay, you know, what is our goal for the quarter? And based on that goal, how can we achieve it? You'll find a little bit of a mess in here. You'll find a little bit of a mess. We were doing some shirts, some happy shirts and happy mugs. Like you'll see, hold on one second, I'll grab one. We consider ourselves more partners. So with being considered more of a partner than a vendor, like we don't necessarily sell mugs. We don't sell water bottles, t-shirts really. It's not about us really selling it. It's about when you partner up with Bleeding Bulb, like say for instance, if you get a website, again, it's about thinking forward. So if you get a website, we know typically the reason for you getting a website is because you want to market. Okay, so we're gonna give you a mug, a shirt, or maybe both, right? Because that's the next step. It's like, and now that you have the website, what are you gonna do? You know, like start drinking with your mug, start wearing your t-shirt, you know? And so that'll say like, okay, now that you have your website, this is how you're gonna drive some traffic. And then you'll also see like when it comes to marketing and things like that, we have different props that we'll do. Like a lot of people are just blowing money, so we have like a money gun that's gonna be one of the ads, probably like me just shooting money in the air or something like that, just kind of showing like, you know, how some people run their business. Maybe they need to make some adjustments. So we're trying to think of some catchy, creative ads. So we have like money machine, we have some fake money, you know, maybe like something with this director's thing, like maybe like, are you ready to take action or something? I don't know. Just trying to think of different ideas. We have this evidence bag, right? Like some of the apps are no good, some websites are no good, so maybe we'll have this. Maybe we'll rope off an app or something like that, you know, crime scene, you know, maybe they should be arrested for something that they're doing, you know, maybe we need to use some cards to put out the evidence, different things that they have going on in their business. But the whole idea is just to be creative with it, right? Like we want to come up with different props and have different ads that are going to kind of stand out. And it also put them in a position to where they're like, that's the type of outside of the box I'm looking for. And it's like, what the hell is a bleeding bulb? You know, like how, it's weird. Like, what does that represent, right? And so when I was creating the business, I had to think about like, it was just me. So everything that we offered, I did myself at some point. So it had to represent me. And so if I had to think about what do people know me most for? And it was ideas and having a lot of ideas. People told me that they valued, not something that I assumed, it's something that was told. So I took that and I said, you know what, like this is gonna be the business. The business is about another perspective. It's about having a lot of ideas. It's about being able to not only have an idea, but to implement and execute that idea. You know, and that's what the business is gonna be about. I think this vlog is important because you'll see all aspects. Like at this point, I'm trying to get healthier. You know, I'm trying to, you know, really make these two businesses successful. You know, I'm trying to, you know, just be financially free. You know, we're going for wealth, not necessarily riches. And we really want to, you know, just show the whole process because we know we're gonna get there. You know, it's just a matter of time. And I want to just make sure it's documented. And for you all that are at home and thinking about doing it, you'll see that I'm not perfect. You know, there's gonna be mistakes. There's gonna be great things that we do, but the point is we jump and we do it.